What up, y'all?
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
What we talk about.
Wait until you see this here clip. This thing was crazy. This lady gonna come up here, she talking all types of crazy. Kitty came out, hit her with the holy water. That's what she did. She hit her with the holy water.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
There you go. She said sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and the drizzle, drizzle, man. Y'all gonna like this though. This crazy.
Have history with this dude. 20-something years. We dated. I went on somewhere. They started having kids.
Now, just so I can give y'all context, because the audio sounds a little weird, it sounds like the woman said she's been on and off messing with a guy for 20 years.
Okay.
And he's married.
Oh boy.
And he has kids. They during the time they've been together, he done had kids with the other woman and all this other stuff. And that's what it seems like she's explaining. Like, it's hard to catch what she was saying. And as you can see, and
We couldn't find this nowhere?
no,
Okay.
I couldn't.
Okay.
So we're just sort of stuck with the recording of a recording. And now you're hearing the recording from us. So I just screenshotted the picture of Kitty right now. The face that she's making, listening to this woman. I don't understand how a woman, or to an extent a guy, because if he's the type of guy and all he cares about is the walls, then he might actually deal with this, as long as that's all he cares about.
Yep.
But I don't understand why any person would put themselves in this situation to be with somebody or to be messing with somebody, because you're not with them, for 20 years and they're married with somebody else.
Why would you do that?
And the way she talking, she don't sound like she's ashamed. She sounds like it's all okay. Mm-hmm.
We all got one of them, don't we? We all got people that we dated 20 years ago.
But my thing is, I'm not a homewrecker.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I want you, everybody look to your left and right, say shh. I want you to be really honest.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, so maybe it was that they dated 20 years ago, broke up, and he met somebody else. That sounds like maybe that's what it was. But she said, I'm not a homewrecker. So it seems like they are messing with each other on and off. But they were together 20 years ago.
I don't know. Maybe they'll clarify. Let's see.
Are you her husband?
Absolutely. I do.
Oh, okay.
I
There's
do.
a difference in believing in God and fearing God. I don't think that you fear God, because I don't think you understand the conviction that to being a person who is the person who is stepping into somebody's marriage. God does not approve of that. If you read that word, if you take in your daily bread, there will be a conviction. You think that this is just a book that works for you whenever you want it to work for you. That's not how it goes, baby.
Hold on.
Okay, Kitty. Okay.
Hold on. She making me act like an old man now. Hold on. Wait a minute, Kitty. Hold on now.
Okay, so I see she be reading. She be studying.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm going through the Old Testament right now. Bruh, the way that they talk about marriage and some of the stuff that we do on a regular basis and we think ain't no big deal, folk was dying for for some of the stuff we do. Folk was like dead.
Done him.
Remember from Color Purple, and it was beat her. Remember that? Remember that?
You told Harpo to beat me.
Yes.
Yeah. Back then it was like stoner. Like it was just, there was real. Back in the day, the stuff that we real like lackadaisical with, like folk was dying for some of this stuff.
Yes.
But that's because people, I'm gonna keep on saying this, everybody threw Jesus out.
Yep.
It's like this new society that we're living in, everybody is just concerned about, oh, I want to be happy, my happiness, this. And if the Bible don't align with what you want, then it's just like it get tossed to the side.
Yep.
And people running around like,
Oh, yeah, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. Yeah, I believe in the Bible.
do you? Do you really?
No, a lot of us don't.
First of all, the institution of marriage, the way people play with it is so like, all I'm gonna say is thank God for Jesus. Because I understand why he used to just done. Like, I understand, like reading the Old Testament, I understand why. Because, people reckless.
Yeah, we are reckless.
And I'm like, people don't take marriage seriously.
Nope.
They think it's a game. They think it's like, oh, well, it's just a longer version of dating. Some people say who may be like in long-term relationships, like, oh, well, getting married is not gonna make a difference. We're already living together. We're already doing all the things and this, that. It's just a piece of paper. And it's just like, we are so jacked up.
I don't know, but a lot of us, I think, are taught how we look at a lot of things in life. And I think a lot of us, because we went to lackadaisical, a lot of us went to the Church of Laodicea. And our parents were members of the Church of Laodicea.
Well,
And because we have this really lax meh, that's how you were raised to view church. And then there's also a confusion between religion and church and God. A lot of people can't make the differentiation. They can't tell that there's a difference between God and the church, God and the religion. Like those are two separate things. A group of people versus the God of the universe ain't the same. And we treat God like he's the church.
Not the best idea.
Yo, we eating the consequences, but because it's not obvious that it's the consequences for some of the choices we're making.
Because people ain't just dropping dead no more.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Since we doing all of this, I have a video that I just sent to us, which is right on it, because sometimes, you know, when we say stuff, a lot of people ain't gonna take it. So I'm gonna take it from somebody who got like dang near 1 million subs on one channel and 500,000 subs on another channel. And this guy is talking about OF and stuff, but he had some very interesting things to say. So let's see if I can bring that up.
You know what I'm saying? As secular as we are, like no one gives a, bro. I'm not even a religious dude, bro, but the big reason why everything has falling off the track is because people don't know how to be responsible without somebody holding them accountable. And God is, whomever that is for those that follow, is that accountability that retards need. Because you take him out the equation, you got the shit we dealing with now, because don't nobody know how to act.
That's from somebody who don't even believe. So what a lot of people don't take into consideration, most people who don't believe and don't have a moral compass are going to do whatever the hell they want to.
Yes.
Right. And it's a lot of people that go to church who don't believe, just so everybody understands that. There's a lot of people that go to church that don't believe. It's a lot of people that sing up on the pulpit with the pastor behind them who don't believe. It's a lot of people who preach who don't believe. So let's be clear, right? Just going to church ain't what I'm talking about.
Right.
But because we are advocating to take God out of everything, I want y'all to listen to me, because some of y'all be confused because y'all like, hey, I'm not dumb. I don't understand why this would be so hard, right? So just between us and y'all, everybody you walk around that you see should not be left to their own devices. Some people need the fear of God in them. Even if they don't necessarily understand it, they just need to feel like if I mess up, God gonna get me, because they stupid. And this ain't y'all, because some of y'all like, I'm not dumb. Like I wouldn't do that because I'm not stupid. I don't understand why we need God, because some people are stupid. They are. And they need something to hold them back, even if they don't understand it, even if they don't read the Bible. Some people just need the tradition of it to keep them from doing things that ruin society. You know, especially coming from a person who is an atheist, who doesn't believe, atheist or agnostic, but he don't believe in Christianity. He don't believe in Jesus. He don't believe in none of that stuff. And just to hear him say that, I found very interesting.
That is.
Really want to know why I'm passionate about this conversation? That's the reason, because in my walk, I fear God. So every behavior that I have reflects on the godly principles and my fear of God. So I am never going to get up to no mic and say that I knowingly have stepped into somebody else's marriage, and I am okay with that if the shoe was on the other foot. I guarantee you if the shoe is on the other foot. You talking about this woman doesn't approve of that. You causing pain to that woman as well. We as brothers and sisters of Christ, we are not supposed to be causing intentional pain on somebody else. So I challenge you since you got up to this mic to try to challenge your girl Kitty. I challenge you, okay? Because now you finna see 6'5" growth side. I challenge you. Maybe you need to fast so you can get that spiritual demon off of you.
I challenge you because you need to get that spiritual demon up off of you. I didn't know that they went to church every once in a while on this next conversation. I didn't know they went to church every once in a while. You know, sometimes Kitty, she got to bring a little bit of Jesus understanding up in there. I guess that was her role. Because people are getting validated for bad behavior, I understand why things are so wild right now.
And I appreciate her calling her out. That's something that I feel as though we need to do more of, because we should not be placating or letting people feel as though the things that they are doing that they know is inherently wrong, just be like, oh, okay, it's no big deal, or give them a pass. No, you should be able to call people out on things that you know that they're doing that's inherently wrong, that's not only gonna hurt other people, but also ultimately hurting herself. And if you are someone who believes in God, like she said, I believe in God, that's what she said, you're really taking a chance, like with your life, with your soul salvation, to be doing something that you know he wouldn't approve of, and you just like, oh, okay, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not okay. We gotta do better.
Not to take full accountability from it, but the dude to be married,
oh yeah, he a hoe,
and messing with somebody for 20 years, and you with this other woman. And here's the thing: if you're messing with her, but you're married, does he just automatically think that she never messes with anybody else?
Hey, or that he don't got a third person? Because I'm like, if you bold enough to be out here in these streets with this one chick that you've been messing around with for 20 years or whatever the case may be, I don't know. The fact of the matter is, you's married and you over here and you got this side piece, and it's just like, it's rough. That's it. I thought that was just crazy. Like the thought of messing with a dude for 20 years and sleeping with him and be like, yeah, I believe it. Well, believing that God exists and following him is two different things. It sure is.
So
I don't know. Well, anyway, if you made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Okay, turn on your post notifications and leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. All right. And if you made it this far, go ahead. No, wait, I said that already, right? Let me go back. Take it from now. Okay. And if you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and leave us a comment. All right. Let us know what you thought about this video and give us a thumbs up, so that way YouTube can know that you appreciate what we're putting down.
What we're putting down.
Hey everybody. Down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we could really use you guys' help. If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe you could send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Press the off button.